is waiting and anticipating. Now it's Isaac Reyes, 77, in a quick game with the all-time Lakers. Running the offense through Kobe, and it's showtime. The double comes too late, so the Mamba strikes with the vicious.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney. The superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
To the paint, here's Powell. It's good. This game is all even.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Here's Garcia in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Knicks making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Garcia against Brunson. And Garcia kicks to Gibson. Back to Garcia. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Garcia's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. With a handful of games into his NBA career, Junior's still trying to adjust Greg to the speed of the league.
Never easy for a raw player like Junior to make a jump to the NBA. Just so many details that he is having to learn on the fly. It's been a tough start, but eventually I think he'll get it sorted out.
Nice shot by Portis.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Out to the wing from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And now the Knicks on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Garcia nails both of them. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Pass to Brunson. It's right on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Curry gets the bucket. New York trailing.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
Dotson's checked in for New York. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
And so he hits both. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Brunson against Garcia. There's the pass to Portis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Brunson. Powell trying to free himself up. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Stolen by Brunson. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Garcia passes to Ntilikina. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And good, the three-point shot, good from Garcia. Garcia's got 10. The Mavericks leading. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garcia against Brunson, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. The Knicks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Ntilikina. Portis is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Dotson in at the small forward position. They're the group New York will start the second with. It's Cauley Stein, top of the key. Wright finds Curry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Taj Gibson picks one up.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Outside, Garcia. And a miss there on the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Hardaway. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kleba. Offensive rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Yeah, full court, man-to-man defense here.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Tipped away and stolen by Garcia. Pass to Dotson. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Right outside. Passes it to Curry. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to Garcia. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Right outside, on its way from Curry for 2, and it's Dallas with another.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea.
New group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Curry's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
1:33 left in the first half. The pass to Powell. Now Brunson. 11 points in the game. Down low, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Brunson against Garcia. Knocks the pass to Garcia. To the inside. Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
3-pointer. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Garcia.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Pass to Finney-Smith. They get it again. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Now here is Garcia. He's got 22. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For New York, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
On the court for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
You know, Greg asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner. And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Dallas leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Garcia against Brunson. Garcia up top. 26 points for him. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, you know, I think some guys are natural.
Here's Barrett. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Outside for Randall. Outside, Garcia. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Catching up on the changes. For Dallas. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lee comes in for Seth Curry. And Berea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Reggie Bullock is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Garcia. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Kleber with the bucket.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Garcia against Berea. Passes to Bullock. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Randall on the follow.
Randall really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Berea surveying the floor. Out to Lee. We've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there, I agree. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. And he can't bank that one in. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Berea over Garcia. Great D that time from Garcia.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too. You look at him and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to Lee. Bullock with the rebound. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garcia against Berea. There's the 3. And the Knicks miss again.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lee outside. 3-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
For Dallas, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The pass to Kleber. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
He dishes it to Berea.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Dallas with it. Kleber finds Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought, And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of...
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled for this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
come on in. Time to get to work. If we can improve our shooting percentages, we stand a better chance of winning games. All right, let's go.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. One more.
Get your mind right.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
vicious windmill poster. Next, we've got Snow It's Tundra. Throws it down off the hop step. Then picks a pocket and comes up with another power jam. Dominating on both ends of the ball. Too easy out here. Last up is
a breathtaking view of the New York City skyline as taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the... Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Batum in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. R.J. Barrett is out there with Payton. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half court.
The Portis is checked in for New York. Mr. Clutch comes in for Elfrid Payton. Barrett kicks to Harkless. Graham against Garcia. Hits the three-point bomb. Almost figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
For the Knicks, Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Knox in for Harkless. And stolen by Garcia. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Knox. Here's Garcia. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Graham with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. Fires from deep. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Garcia. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot.
Right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
Now Graham, 10 points for him. Lets a floater go, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, No, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Damian Dotson comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Ntilikina in for R.J. Barrett. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for Shumpert. The Knicks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. That's good from Garcia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Graham. 13 points in the game. Outside, Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Hernan Gomez down low. A 20-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Garcia against Graham. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
They grabbed their own miss. The second effort. Here's Hernan Gomez. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hernan Gomez has got 7 points. Graham against Garcia. Pass to Ntilikina. The 3. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Martin, the pass to Biyombo. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. 4 on the clock. Snatched up. And he lays it straight in. He's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Martin attacking. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For New York, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That's good from Garcia. And so Garcia nails both of them. Hornets leading by 14. Graham, the pass to Martin. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bridges shot, good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Knox the pass to Garcia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's the floater. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Hornets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Biyombo with it. Gibson on him. And stolen by Garcia. Just 3 on the clock.
And I think Bridges has some real upside defensively. He's strong, athletic, and able to guard multiple positions. And that's what every team is looking for.
And out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Devontae Graham. He's out there at the Mon-Shumpert. Batum is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. Dishes it to Biyombo. And Garcia with the block. And they're able to recover. Hernan Gomez passes to Biyombo. 4 on the clock. He lays it in. Biyombo's got his first basket of the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Garcia against Graham. Garcia passes to Portis. Bucket is good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Free throw good, Portis. And so here's Charlotte. They led by as many as 18 points. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Batum dishes to Shumpert. And there's the pass to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Harkless with the steal. There at the pass to Randall. And that one, good. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Graham against Garcia. Knocked loose. Graham, the pass to Shumpert. Here's Batum. Pass to Graham. Lets the 3 fly. Charlotte gets it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Graham against Garcia. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so Garcia nails both of them. Hornets leading by 6. Graham kicks to Biyombo. And here is Graham. 16 points for him. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good off the back of the rim. For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Well, the Hornets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Passes it to Graham. Outside jumper. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Shumpert, no problem. Rising to the rim, drawing the foul right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Knicks trail by 8. Garcia with the ball. He's coming off a 28-point game against Dallas.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Now here's Graham. Outside jumper. He dishes it to Bridges. Graham with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Clock is at 3. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. No good on the 3. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4 to the middle. Portis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Now Graham. He's got 16. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Randall. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Garcia. A different look for New York. Robinson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Knox in for Harkless. And so Garcia nails both of them.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Graham against Garcia. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Martin's checked in for Shumpert.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Martin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we into the second half. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.